I am Jinya. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Many of us often find ourselves troubled when it's time to eat. People often say, "What should I eat?" They don't know what they want to eat and have no interest in anything when it's meal time. Some people feel guilty if they don't eat at mealtime. So they eat something casually, but they have no idea what to eat. They pick at their food and find it tasteless like chewing wax and can't swallow it. Have you ever experienced this, or do you know anyone like this? As our living standards continue to improve, our dining tables have become more abundant. However, problems have also emerged. People often experience bloating, constipation, loss of appetite, shortness of breath, and fatigue. Some people who don't eat much are overweight, while those who eat a lot are thin. Do you know what this indicates? Some smart friends must have guessed it. The spleen and stomach are out of balance. Yes, the root cause is spleen deficiency. In traditional Chinese medicine term, the spleen is not just the organ, it is a vast system that includes the viscera, meridians, qi, blood, yin, yang, and the body's orifices. Spleen deficiency is a TM term referring to a series of physiological dysfunctions, including yin deficiency, yang deficiency, qi deficiency, blood deficiency, sinking of qi, and symptoms such as spleen failing to transform and dampness obstructing the spleen. In simple terms, it is caused by an imbalance of yin and yang in the spleen. The spleen is very important in TM. It is the foundation of our postnatal life and the source of qi and blood. The spleen's transportation and transformation function means it can remove dampness, excess water, and phlegm from the body in a timely manner. If the spleen's transportation function is not good, the typical symptom is constipation. Water can turn into damp evil, which can run rampant, leading to diarrhea, frequent trips to the bathroom, and sticky dampness in the body. Spleen deficiency also means that the spleen cannot convert the body's excess grains into qi and blood for the heart, which then supplies the limbs and bones. For example, when we were young, eating a bowl or two of rice was no problem. But now, even a small bowl of rice feels too much, and we feel bloated and burped after eating. This is because the spleen's transportation and transformation function is not working properly. Some people are overweight and can't lose weight, while others are thin and can't gain weight no matter what they eat. The reason is all due to spleen and stomach weakness. In TM, the spleen and stomach are closely related. Spleen deficiency leads to unstable yin and yang, causing the spleen to lose its transportation function. So, we need to properly regulate the spleen and stomach because most of the problems are caused by spleen deficiency. Our metabolism is slow, and we can't transport nutrients to the whole body, leading to poor absorption and excretion capabilities. Some people's bone marrow and essence transformation is weak, leading to fat accumulation, while others are so deficient that they can't absorb nutrients and remain thin no matter what they eat. So what should we do? Today, I recommend a recipe for everyone to try, using longan meat and peanut soup to regulate spleen deficiency and yin-yang imbalance. You can choose 12 grams of longan meat, 25 grams of peanuts with red skin, and 15 grams of dates without pits. Boil these ingredients together and use the amount I mentioned in 2 servings. In addition, you can make a belly button patch with Sichuan pepper, mugwort, and long bean meat. This can greatly improve metabolism and spleen deficiency. Besides, changing that lifestyle habits is also important. We emphasize the importance of a regular diet and not overeating. If you have spleen deficiency, you must pay attention to nourishment or it will gradually cause problems. Once the body shows symptoms, if we don't pay attention, minor issues can become major ones. As mentioned earlier, the spleen is the foundation of our postnatal life and the source of qi and blood. Insufficient qi and blood can lead to various diseases. Many gastrointestinal diseases are caused by spleen deficiency, such as superficial gastritis, erosive gastritis, atrophic gastritis, and other severe gastric diseases. Diabetes is also related to spleen deficiency. Many people may wonder how the spleen can cause so many gastric problems. From the perspective of TDAM, the spleen and stomach are closely related. Once spleen deficiency occurs and is not treated in time, it can lead to fire turning into cold and dampness. With both dampness and heat in the body, some people may have loose stools but also have rashes, acne, chest tightness, and a lack of energy and spirit, all of which may be due to spleen deficiency. Additionally, spleen deficiency can cause qi stagnation and blood stenosis. For example, people may often feel irritable, and women may have dysmenorrhea and blood stasis under the tongue. If you look at the tongue, it may appear very purple, which is a signal of disease from our body. It's imaginable that your stomach is not in good condition, as it can be seen from the outside. Nowadays, many people take various stomach medicines, which may make the condition worse because they only treat the symptoms, not the root cause. Medicine can play a good role in treatment, but if you don't address the root cause, the problem will become more severe later. I'd like to share a story about Mr. Zhang, a promising young teacher who was very strong in life and work. When he was in his mid-30s, he felt uncomfortable in his stomach, with frequent pain, inability to eat, and poor digestion. He didn't take it seriously and just bought some medicine from the nearby pharmacy. At first, the stomach discomfort was relieved, but after a few years, he suddenly had severe stomach pain one morning. He took leave and went to the nearby hospital, where he was diagnosed with superficial gastritis. The doctor prescribed some medicine, and he felt better with less pain. After half a year, the stomach problem recurred, and upon examination, the condition had worsened. The doctor advised surgery, then part of his stomach was removed. From then on, I often tell everyone that when you have a stomach problem, you should treat it as soon as possible. After recovery, don't forget to nourish it. Many people think it's okay and continue to eat and drink recklessly, which can lead to a severe recurrence of the problem. So for gastritis, as I mentioned earlier, if it keeps recurring and doesn't heal with persistent pain, you must pay attention in your daily life. Also, don't feel that your body is already in good condition and neglect maintenance. This is wrong. Remember, this is a mistake. So, after taking medicine and feeling better with no pain, we must start to nourish. Why is it mentioned? Because treating the root cause is more important than just treating the symptoms. We must understand that people should have the concept of self-nourishment. When a disease occurs, you should know that it needs to be nourished. And it reminds you that if your stomach has a problem, you should know that your stomach needs to be nourished. If you don't nourish it, what problems may arise? So many people neglect nourishment. And some people go into the wrong path, just treating the symptoms without addressing the root cause. This is wrong. So we advocate treating and nourishing at the same time, combining medicine and food. So what kind of mindset must we have? 3 parts are for treatment, and 7 parts are for daily maintenance. Only in this way can you fundamentally solve your stomach problems. So think about it. Is this the truth? Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, friends. See you next time. If this program is helpful to you, please share it with more people. Let love be passed on and benefit more people. I am Jinyu. Thank you for watching.